Okay, we're going to find the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry, Jack, is a line. So you need to write the equation of the line. And then what we're going to add today is finding the vertex of the parabola. So what is the equation for this line? X equals what? Joey? What's x equal to? 1. Okay, so if you don't have x equals, that's a problem. Okay, so I marked it wrong for that reason. And then, what about the x-intercepts? I want them in ordered pair form. So what is that as an x-intercept? 3, 0. Jane, we don't have time for that. Okay. What's the other one, Joey? No, right here. X-intercept. -1, 0. Okay, Jack? Emma? So if I didn't get your worksheet, I should get it today. And Joey was right. What's the order? What's the vertex? 1, -4. Does order matter? I've already seen some numbers, and the order has been wrong. Okay, gents? So make sure the order is in the right order. Questions on the vocabulary. Okay, iPad's down, India, because I gave you a handout. You don't need it. Should be closed up. Now, the axis of symmetry is the x-coordinate of your vertex. Look at this. It says x, and I'll write it so I can read it. X equals 1. That's the x-coordinate of the vertex. Okay, Joey and Jens? It's a lot easier to pay attention. I won't talk for long either. That's it. Can I find the y-coordinate if I know the equation? Sure I can. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find the y-coordinate. So let's look at this problem right here. Y equals x squared minus 2x plus 8. We could write that in function notation. F of x is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 8. And it says x equals 1. So when I graph this, I know that my axis of symmetry is x equals 1. I just don't know the y-coordinate. I don't know where it is. But the x-coordinate is 1. So I'm going to put in 1 right here. Now, normally, India, put that away, please. I'm going to need parentheses, but that's a positive one. But to be safe, I probably should just put it in anyway. So it's f of 1 equals something squared minus 2 times something plus 8. And the something is going to be 1. Remember function notation? We've had some of it review, and it's going to be on your cumulative. And there can be some interesting things that happen with some of these vertex, depending on what form you're given. By the way, do you remember what this is called, what form that is called? Looks like ax squared plus bx plus c. It's called standard form. My guess is that that may be a question on the communications part of the test. But we'll have a review for that, so I'll review it. So, what happens when I square 1? I get 1 minus 2 plus 8. And I generally add left to right. So what's 1 minus 2? -1 plus 8 gives me a what? A 7. So I didn't guess very well as to where my parabola was. So where's the vertex? It's at 1, 7. So actually it's up here someplace. Doesn't have any x-intercepts. That's all we're doing today. So we'll be reviewing some of this. We'll review yesterday's right now. It says find the x-intercepts. Well, where are the x-intercepts? Okay, because what's true about the y-coordinate there? The y is 0. So 0 equals x minus 2, x plus 6. I'm okay with it if you can just tell me where those are. Can you do that? What makes this one 0? X minus 2 is 0. So x equals 2. So that's 2, 0. Make sure you write them in order pair form. So it's easy to fix on your worksheet. And what about this one? X plus 6 equals 0. And Joey was right. X equals... What makes that 0? Not 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. -6. So it's -6, 0. Now from yesterday, and I wasn't here to teach it, How do you find the axis of symmetry? You could graph it, or you could realize that this is exactly halfway between those x-intercepts. So the easy way to do it is just average them. You know how to average?
Yeah.
Add them up and divide by 2. So Joey, put your phone away. What's 2 plus a negative 6? Negative 4 over 2. So what's the x value? X equals negative 2. I want an equation for the axis of symmetry. I don't know how we're going to deal with it if we don't get that. Wait. And now where's the vertex? That's the only thing that's new. Where's the vertex? Okay, Joey, how do I find the vertex? If x is negative 2 and my equation is y equals x minus 2. What form is this, by the way? When this is the formula. I just recopied it. What is that called? What form? Factored form. I could multiply it out. I could do FOIL and get ax squared plus bx plus c. We'll eventually come into that. Jesse, pay attention, please. Okay, I'm going to substitute negative 2 right in here. So I'm going to get y equals negative 2, careful, minus 2. It's not 0. And then it's negative 2, right? And there's something interesting. This is not by chance. Sorry. There we go. This is negative 4. This is positive 4. Will they always be opposites? If they're in factored form, we'll find out. And when you do the problems, you should look for that. So what's the y value? Negative 4. What's 4 times 4? 16. So the x value was negative 2. The y value is negative 16. And that really finishes our unit. Let's try another problem. Yeah. What's the question? All you do is substitute in your axis of symmetry, your x value there, into your function equation and evaluate it, and that gives you the y coordinate. Okay? Sometimes you're going to have to factor it to get the x-intercepts. Now, this is when you have to do the x game. So I'm going to be looking for 0 equals something times something. What number goes over here? Jens? 6. There's no 6 here. 2, and this is negative 24. Now, if you don't know what multiplies to give you 24, but adds to give you 2, write out the factors. 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. Which one's going to give you the 2? Jens? 6 and negative 4, because when I add them, I have to get a positive 2. It's really nice little method. I like it. So it's going to be, and I'm not into little tricks like that, but it's x minus 4, x plus 6. So can you tell me what the x-intercepts are? India, can you give me one? Either x minus 4 equals 0. What will make that 0? India. I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, that's right. Or x plus 6 equals 0. Minus 6. Yeah. And the thing we learned yesterday that you taught yourself, or did he teach it? No, you taught yourself. No. You guys did the work, which was impressive. And all you do is add them up, 4 plus a negative 6, and divide by 2. What's that going to give me? What's 4 minus 6, Matt? 4 plus a negative 6 is? Negative 2 over 2 is? Negative 1. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. That factored form was right up here. We just slide that down a little bit, maybe? There it is. So x equals negative 1. Now you have to find the vertex. Let's put that into our factored form. You could put it back in here, or you can put it in the factored form. I put in negative 1. What happens when I square it? it's positive 1. I'll double it. I square it. Then it's minus 2 minus 24. So what's that going to give me? What's 1 minus 2? Negative 1 minus 25, Jesse, is negative 25. Let's put it in this form. If I put in a negative 1, I get negative 1 minus 4, and I get negative 1 plus 6. This gives me what? Negative 5, and this gives me 5. Notice that they're the same but opposites. And that gives me negative 25. So the ordered pair is going to be negative 1, comma, negative 25. Yes. I can put it in either place, but I have to get the same answer. What's nice about math? No matter how I do the problem, I got to come up with the same final answer. I add 4 and the negative 6, which is negative 2, and divide average. This is an average. It's halfway between. You could graph it and see. Any question? Yeah, that's fine. So if you're ready, try the next problem. You're not working on these. Try the next problem.
What one are we on? This one?
Seems like we're missing one. Did I miss one?
No, you didn't.
I did. Oh, should we finish this page? Oh. Okay, so we have 2 more to do. We have more than 2 more to do. We have a whole other page. I missed the page. Okay, keep in mind, I saved these. Okay, ready? Let's just finish this page. Does that one factor? Okay, guys. Shh. Joey. Does that factor? I'll move it back in a second. Okay, shh. What goes here? Negative 6. Okay, shh. Guys.
Wouldn't it be negative 3?
Yeah, this is a negative 3 and a negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 gives me positive 9 gens, but adds to give me a negative 6. So it's x minus 3. So I get the x-intercept at what? Not negative 3. What's negative 3 minus 3? It's negative 6, not 0. X minus 3 has to be 0. This one? X is negative 1. Because I have this. Shh, girls, so I can answer the question and move on. So, what? Negative 1, and you put it back in the function. Okay, so this is x minus 3 times x minus 3. The x-intercept is where? 3, comma, 0. There's only 1. What's happening here if there's only 1? This is going to answer a question on your worksheet. Because there it is. There's only one x-intercept. Where is the axis of symmetry? It's that x equals 3. Because if you add 3 plus 3 and divide by 2, you end up at 3 again. The axis of symmetry is right at the vertex. What's the y value here? Shh. Jens. Okay, shh. Girls. Jens. There's shh, you guys, there's only one point here because the factors were identical. When they're the same, it's a double root, if you want to call it that. And so the vertex is at 3, comma. There is only one vertex, but it has only one x-intercept. Yeah. Charles, don't do that. Okay, shh. Guys, I'm trying to teach. Thank you, India. Shh. Sarah. There's only one. Does there have to be one at all? Does there have to be one at all? No. But that still has an axis of symmetry, so as a vertex. Because it's double, it's the same one. It does, because when you try to factor, it won't factor, and we'll have to find another way to do it. So right now, you don't have to worry about it. Now, I accidentally skipped that one, and this is an important one to do. Okay, so you got to go up a slide, which is still on the same page. Okay, Jane? 0 equals x times x minus 4. What are the two values that make that 0? A positive 4 makes this one 0. And 0 here makes that 0. So it does go through the origin. So if you want me to sketch it, I can. It's going to be, because sometimes it's easier to see, 0, 0, and 4, 0. Where's halfway between these 2 points?
2.
That's right. X equals 2. And then I'm going to put 2 in here, shall we? So y is going to equal to 2 times 2 minus 4, or 2 times a negative 2. Interesting. Those are opposites in value. And so it's 2, negative 2, so there's your vertex. And now you can draw this parabola. Just like we did quick graphing for lines. So the vertex is at 2, negative 2. Did I do it wrong? Oh, sorry. I did do it wrong. Negative 4. You were right, India. Yeah. I was too concentrating on the 2's too much. Okay. Okay, one more. And then we work on the worksheet. You should still get it done. For the bottom one? Yeah, we're going to do that one. Now, does the 3 do anything to the x-intercepts, girls? Does the 3 do anything? Does the 3 ever 0? Yeah. No. 3 is never 0. Say that. What are my x-intercepts?
3, 4, 3, 3.
No. I want numbers that make that 0. If I put in 3,
And 9 and negative 1.
9, 0, and negative 1, 0.
Wait, what? Yeah.
You have to give me, I want the whole ordered pair for the intercepts. No, it's halfway between negative 9 and negative 1. So you add them up, and you divide them in half. What's 9 plus a negative 1?
8.
So it's 8 halves, so it's what? X equals 4. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to put the 4 right back into our factored form. So y is equal to 3, because that's still there. I'm going to put the 4 right in here and right in there. And guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to get 4 minus 9 and 4 plus 1. What's 4 minus 9? Negative 5, and this is a positive 5. When it's in factored form, you should be noticing that one is the opposite of the other. Now think of money. 5 times 5 is how much? It's negative 25, and these are 3 quarters, 3 25-cent pieces. How much money is that? 3 quarters is 75 cents. Okay? So it's 4 comma negative 75. I don't want to graph that one. It's way down. So to find the axis of symmetry, you just average your x-intercepts, and to find your y value, just substitute it into your formula. Okay, shh, guys. Now, here's the function, x squared plus 4x minus 21. The axis of symmetry is -2. What's the x-coordinate for my vertex then? Sayla, what's the x-coordinate for my vertex? Shh. Jens, you know? -2. Yes, I called on him. Okay, shh. All you have to do then is put this right in here. Do you need parentheses? Yes. And you just evaluate it. Good girls. So, Jens, what's -2 squared? No? 4. Okay, Joey. Kate, what's this going to give you? 4 times a -2? You guys started off pretty good, but you're not doing too well right now. We would have been done. We would have been done. We have a week and a half. Guys, quiet. Girls, what's 4? What's 4 take away 8? It's a -4. Minus 21 is a -25. So the vertex, let's write it in ordered pair form, looks like this. So that's how you do the first 3. The rest are more, and the rest are more like what I did as examples. So it might be a little easier. Okay?